Good luck with that, Jim. Please don't pass out coming up the stairs. Not sure I could cover the game. Going down's easy. Coming up is not. I still love that. Have you seen like online all the that's what she said? I just sit there and laugh and laugh. Where Jim, where you're saying it's gonna be hard. How can you do that all day? Or can you keep that up?
You good?
Good.
Yep, we're good there. Maybe. I got it. Good evening. Welcome back to the Claremont High Network. We are in Tustin this evening for the Tillers and the Wolfpack. My name's Jim Muncie. I'll bring you play-by-play, and with me is Brian Nearing and Rob Hoyle. And we are here in Tustin to make sure that we give you every angle that we can. We have great vantage point tonight for the Wolfpack, coming off a tough loss last week at Norte Vista, 7-0, and looking to get back on the right track.
Yeah, Jim, last week's game was a little bit of a challenge for us. We had our opportunities. We made a few mistakes along the way, but we played a really great, tough game. Defense looked tremendous, shutting down a really good running attack for Norte Vista. I think we'll see a lot of the same tonight. This team likes to run and pound the ball, and occasionally quarterback keepers.
Yeah,
so we got to watch out for that outside.
Yeah, I believe that the best thing that I can see is that if they can keep the ball on the ground, the Wolfpack with their defense, they're getting stronger every week. Seeing them in practice this week and seeing them in in the weight room. I got a chance to go down and watch at lunchtime their film session. They're intense in it, and they're doing a.
Okay.
Just there, you let me know. I'm just trying to get it down to the angle of the field.
Okay, let's keep track of who does what here.
All right.
And then when we're back on, he'll let us know.
Okay.
All right, so
Giles,
first
Camposano.
place starting at our own at their 22-yard line. Giles to the end zone. Oh, incomplete.
Incomplete.
There's a pass to Leaper. We're at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line. So we have
second and 10.
Second and 10, 23-yard line. Roll out left for Giles. Incomplete pass. Try to hit the deep pass to Leaper.
Leaper out there threw it to the outside shoulder. I don't think Leaper was expecting that.
No.
They had to turn around.
Yeah, I think it's one of those that if he hits the first guy, he may not get the touchdown, but they would have definitely got about 8-9 yards on the play if he hits the fullback coming out.
That's for sure. Sacked. Back at the 27-yard
27-yard line.
Yeah, looks like around 4 yards.
It's going to be about 5-yard loss.
Yep.
It's going to be third down 15. Ball's got to come out a little bit quicker.
Here we're
going to get shout-outs or anything?
Yeah, we'll just need.
Third down. Nope. Get outside. Get outside.
Camposano, there he goes. Camposano run the left end. That's a touchdown. Wolfpack. First touchdown of the season for the Wolfpack.
Beautiful.
Good screen pass. First touchdown by Nathan Giles.
Yeah, that was an outstanding play. Certainly a screen pass is supposed to work, suck in the defense, but it looked like Camposano might get caught in the backfield, but just to put on the afterburners, hit the edge, and went in for 6.
Yeah, he gave up about 3 yards to gain 30.
So now, Wolfpack looks like they're
going to go for
maybe
2.
Go for 2 on this. Coach Ryan Camposano coming out and
so we're going
setting in a play.
Big set. Macias going to be Camposano going to the side. He's going to slide inside. Does he get it? I don't think he's going to pick it up.
Looked like he's got stopped about the 1-yard line. And the play was thwarted, but it's a good time. Number 77, Bruce Mamea with a nice tackle to drive Caden Camposano back. That's a tough task. Camposano brings a lot when he's
absolutely
putting those shoulders down.
Yeah, we getting a kickoff last time, recovering the fumble. Frank, they're calling you down.
Yeah, we had a squib kick, essentially, on the opening kickoff. The ball landed, of course, once it goes 10 yards, it's a free ball. The ball landed at about the 20-yard line, sort of bounced back. There was a little scrum, and Wolfpack came up with it.
Yeah, number 6, Raymond Rosales, got in the scrap there and picked it up. Here's another little ball. I believe they're not going to let that happen again.
Okay.
Ball right back up the middle. Going to be a nice tackle by Magianis outside, along with number 20. That's going to be Logan Castro, who got there first.
Number 12 was the man that returned the ball. It looked like Angel
Gutierrez. Yeah. 1st and 10 for the Tillers, coming about the 29-yard line. Coming up here for the Tillers, we have number 2. That's going to be Toby Schmidt, who's going to be under center. He's back after being out for the Foothill game last week.
Yeah, and you can bet that the Tillers are happy to have him back. He's a dynamic player.
Absolutely, looks a little double run pass option guy here. Oh, ball bounce close. Oh, great pickup, and that's going to be my number. I believe it's going to be 50, if that's what we have. Julian Zacharias.
Yeah, number 7.
Was carried Dominic Flores.
Dominic Flores had the ball, and of course the ball was a short snap. He did all he could just to get the yards he got, but he ended up losing a couple yards.
Yeah,
on
Zach
that play.
Leeper stepped inside and forced him into Zacharias' hands.
Yeah, it was a great play by Leeper.
So we got 2nd down and 12 here. We'll see what type of offense they run. I know that the number 2, I know Schmidt can throw the ball. So we'll
they
see
got the empty backfield right now, Jim, so let's see if he's going to put this one up. He's always a danger to run.
Yeah, we're going to get an offsides here on the Wolfpack. Right defensive end's going to jump. We're not going to call out numbers and that in high school. We'll just let you know what team it's on. You can probably see who it is anyway. So we're going to make that about 2nd down and 8 now. 2nd 7 possibly. Mm-hmm. If you're getting a little wind feedback, we're about 30 yards in the air.
Yeah.
Sitting at the top of the visiting bleachers. We'll try to do our best to keep everything windless. Schmidt again.
Empty backfield again, Jim.
Schmidt by himself. Got trips to the top, doubles down below. Here's a pass. He's looking short right here. It's a nice timing route. He's going to be tackled by number 9. That's going to be Zach Leeper.
In on the reception was number 13, Louis Gomez. Usually a running back out of the backfield. They're a yard short here, so what do you think they're going to be calling on this?
I like the fact of that. I think they're going to try to read. We'll see what kind of set they come out in, but right here I think they're not going to mess around. We're going to find out real quick. Do they trust their offensive line, or do they want to put the ball in one of the best players' hands, number 2? Right now you've got Schmidt in the backfield, and it looks like an offset left.
Yeah, Schmidt, the snap. There's the ball up the middle.
Number 7. I don't know if he got there. I don't think he got it.
I feel like he's short. Of course, the side judge here has a fist up, which means 4th down.
4th down.
Did not get it.
It's going to be 4th down and short, but the Tillers, we'll see what they're going to try to do. Try to maybe draw somebody off sides.
Zacharias again on the tackle for the Wolfpack. He's having a big game in the first quarter.
Yeah, we talked about the game last week with Norda Vista, and it was only 7-0. They, Norda Vista marched right down the field, and few penalties here and there. But after that, the defensive line, led by number 52 Alex Lopez, Deloach, and also number 50 in there, Zacharias, they really stepped up last week.
Okay, here we go with the heavy backfield. 4 in the backfield, 7 on the line.
He's going to pick up the 1st down pretty easily there.
Good blocking up front by their offensive line. That was Dominic Flores, the ball carrier. Easily got the 1st down in on the tackle for the Wolfpack. Number 11, Kyle Firm.
Kyle Firm. We've called his name a few times. He's a good two-way player right now. He's really helping the offense and stepping up on the defensive side.
Absolutely. He's done a tremendous job this season. He came into the season really prepared to step up and make a statement, and he's done it in the first couple games already. So let's hope he continues tonight. So we have 1st and 10.
1st and 10 from the 43-yard line of Tustin. The Tillers, Schmidt. Looks like Tustin's going to take a timeout, and we are going to take a timeout as well. We'd like to thank our sponsors right now, Metro Acura of Montclair, Baseline Orthodontics, Corky's, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Claremont Corky's on Baseline. The Cabinet Pros, doing it right costs less than doing it over. Huntington Pools and outdoor spaces. Also, we would like to thank Allstate, Angie Cochran, our sales producer, and insurance. Best compliment is a referral.
Being entertained by, of course, the Tustin Tiller Marching Band. Played a nice rendition of the national anthem.
Absolutely. You know, stay with us at halftime. We're going to have a special interview this evening with one of our alumni now, 2021 graduate Ryan Camposano, who's over at Chaffey College and playing for the Tigers. So we'll have a little interview with him at halftime. If you'll stay with us, a little live interview.
It'd be nice to hear from him. You know, the Tillers wearing their all black, reminiscent of last week when Norte Vista wore all black with red numbers, and Claremont, of course, in their white jersey tops and maroon pants.
Okay, here we go. 1st and 10, Tustin, 43-yard line of their own side of the ball. Number 4 is coming in motion. Looks like it's going to be a fly sweep. He's going to be met. He's going to pick up about 4 yards on the play. That's going to be number 4, Larry Allen. Technically, it counts as a completion.
It does, because the quarterback pitched the ball forward. Looks so it's a pass completion. Looks good in the stat book.
Yeah.
And in on the tackle there for Claremont, number 4, Jaden McLemore, and number 10, Dylan Macias. Typically, they're involved in several plays.
Yes.
So no surprise there.
Schmidt back to pass. Looks like he's going to hit quick out. Number 8, that's going to be Grant Sannon.
Larry Allen, number 4, the receiver, again on a little short pass. So that's 2 in a row to Allen.
No, it's 3rd and 3. I have to believe that this is 2-down territory unless something drastically bad goes wrong for Tustin. They're looking at 2 plays. It seems like their type of game where they just want to ground it out, just like we saw last week.
Yeah, there was no fear on their side of the field going for it on 4th down, and they easily got the first. So I have a feeling we won't see their punter much tonight.
No.
All right, well, we have 3rd and 3 here.
Yeah, there's a little shifty move right there. It's going to be 4. Only going to pick up about a yard. It's going to be about a yard and a half short, almost a full 2 yards. It's going to be 4th down. It looks like Schmidt's talking to coach. I think he wants to keep the ball. They're going to work something here.
Yeah, that was a nice move by Flores, but didn't fool Zacharias, number 50. He wrapped him up and held him short of the 1st down. So here we go on 4th down again.
Here we go. Heavy set left. Schmidt in the gun. Number 7 carries the ball again. It's Dominic Flores. He's going to be able to pick up the 1st down. Wolfpack just have to be able to get a little bit of push on that.
Well, they had 9 in the box there, and they still ran it up the middle and got the 1st down. So we'll have to go ahead and figure out how that's going to work. Coach Heil, Anthony Heil, got a
defensive coordinator.
Defensive coordinator, yeah. He has to come up with something to stop that play up the middle, force them around the edge, because we've got the edge pretty well sealed.
Right now we have 5:53 left to play in the 1st quarter. 6-0 Claremont. Here's Schmidt again. He's looking wide. Looks at middle screen. That's going to be to their big number 8. That's, I believe, Stephen Lopez, or it might be number 9, Jonathan Anguanda.
It was number 9.
Number 9.
Aguanda. Yeah, senior tight end. And in on the tackle for the Wolfpack, number 4 again, Jaden McLemore. That's a big load to bring down.
Yeah, you don't see many tight end sets anymore in high school.
Not too many, but Aguanda, he's a big target. And he just high-pointed that one and brought it in and easily made a
Aguanda's going 6'2", 185. That's a pretty good-sized tight end.
So they have a pretty good drive going here on the Wolfpack.
And we got trips down to the right. It's going to be a quick. Oh, it's great possession. That's going to be number 3.
That's Darius Eves.
Darius Eves, welcome back to Claremont football.
He lost his helmet on that play. Has to come out for one play, replacing him right now, number 70 for the Wolfpack.
Darius wasn't able to get in the game last week, and he had to wait for his normal days to get done. So he's back in there this week, though. It's big boy, 6'2", 6'3", 230.
Yeah, and Deloche is a pretty big boy himself,
Yep.
6 feet, 230. He just came in to replace him, so we're not losing out on very much size.
Nope.
But they're both dynamic players.
We got about second down and 20. Definitely going to be a pass here. We're looking at the outside. It's going to be a nice out to number 7. Number 7 there. That's going to be Dominic Flores again. We're starting to see a pattern whenever they need to get something outside real quick that you see Schmidt to Flores pretty quick.
Yeah, and of course, closing hard on that was Camposano. Caden Camposano shut him down outside. So it's 3rd and long.
All right, 4:24 to play first half. First quarter. It'll be 3rd down and about 7.
Wolfpack mixing it up a little bit on defense. Have 3 down linemen, 5 linebackers sneaking up.
Now they're going to get a hold on Tustin here, so as long as the Wolfpack can do something here, he got loose, it's okay because it's going to come back. He's very elusive.
He sure is.
Yeah, but we're going to see it.
Toby Schmidt. There was a hold at the 35-yard line.
Little laundry on the field there, so that's going to bring back. So it's going to end up being about 3rd down. Well, it's from the spot of the foul. So from spot of the foul, they're going to go back to the 45-yard line. So that's going to end up being about 3rd down and 23, I believe.
They had the ball at the 29-yard line, and now they're going to be back at the 40.
Should be the 45, I believe.
It should be. Let's see where they spot it. Okay, 45-yard line of the Wolfpack, and they need to get down to the 19-yard line.
Yeah, we're looking about.
Or the 21-yard line, 22-yard line.
29, 3rd and 29.
Okay.
Well, I believe that's about right. No.
So that's like almost 3 first downs, 3rd and 29. Okay.
Yeah, we'll go 10 to maybe 3rd and 22.
Okay.
I don't know, math was never my strong suit.
That makes 2 of us.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go pass. Oh,
Now
Wolfpack's
it's
got
just
a great rush. Look at this. Caught and tackled on the spot. Number 9.
That's going to be number 12 on the reception. That's going to be Angel Gutierrez.
Yeah, but Leeper really read that. That ball was over his head, and he came back to make the tackle. It was a great play by Leeper. So now they have 4th down and long. And they've been going for it on 4th down. There's probably no reason to suggest that they would do anything else on this play.
I have to agree with you. I believe that they're going to – I don't know if they run in that tight set now with it being 10 yards to go. I believe it may be a screen time right here or a nice quick hitter to number 7 who's out here. He's isolated on the short side of the field. He's got Magianis out here on the short side of the field one-on-one with him. So as long as he keeps him in front of that, it's going to be Wolfpack football.
And timeout on the field, Jim.
Timeout. Wolfpack. Again, we want to thank our sponsors, State Farm. We have Metro Acura. It's also going to be Hot Homes Guaranteed. Call Monique, 909-296-6668. Baseline Orthodontics, Dr. Lee and Dr. Kit. Corky's, Claremont's Corky's on Baseline. Open all the time. If you've been there, it's great.
I've been there, and it is great.
The Cabinet Pros, doing it right, costs less than doing it over. And also, we have the Huntington Pools and outdoor spaces, design and construction. 626-332-1527.
What was that number, Jim?
626-332-1527.
Huntington Pools Incorporated.
We'd also like to thank Angie Cochran, Allstate agent. You're good. You're in good hands with Angie.
Mm-hmm.
So we want her best compliment is a referral. So we're here at Tustin High School, 2:54 to play, first quarter. It's actually a beautiful night here in Orange County.
It truly is. A nice sunset there to the west. You happen to be in the flight pattern here, so if you hear a jet going by every 2 or 3 minutes, that's what you're hearing. It's not the New York Jets. It is the Jets landing somewhere in Los Angeles.
Not in the Meadowlands. All right, so we've got 4th down resetting here. 4th down, 10 yards to go. Schmidt in the gun right now. Got number 7. That's going to be Dominic Flores down here on the right side. Again, Magianis is out here as a cornerback at the top. We have number 4. He's looking to pass. He's looking for the whole thing. He's going to try to go down the middle. Oh, and he's got a completion. He's got a completion down to about the 8-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down for the Tillers.
Wow. little bit of breakdown in the secondary. Number 8 in on the play on defense.
That's going to be Grant Sannon.
Grant Sannon. But number 12, Angel Gutierrez, with a really fine move and made a great reception. Secured the ball, tucked it away.
Tustin's done a great job this quarter, controlling the time outside of the individual kickoff. There's only been 2 possessions in the game. Wolfpack had it for about 2.5 minutes, and they've had it for about 8 minutes right now.
This drive started around their 20-yard line. Don't have the exact number where the drive started, but it's been a long drive. A couple of 4th downs.
Oh, nice pickup there by the entire pack from Central. That's going to be number 10. It's going to be Dylan Macias who's going to clean it up. That was a great job by the defensive line.
Yeah, Louis Gomez went up the middle again, expecting what's been natural for him to go up the middle, and he was met by the defense. So the adjustments have been made. Still 2nd and goal inside the Wolfpack 10-yard line.
It's nice to see some fans out tonight, some both sides. Good crowd tonight.
Yeah, a little Friday night football.
Friday night lights.
Isn't it wonderful?
Minute 20 left to go. Here we go again. Tillers offset right of Schmidt. Here comes number 4. Schmidt's going to keep it this time. He's looking for the pass. Touchdown. It's going to be a touchdown. I believe that's number 10. Got to see that. Yes, it's going to be number 10. That's going to be Xavier Leone.
Xavier Leone. Yeah, that was a pretty decent drive.
Yeah.
By the Tillers. Right down the field. Wolfpack got confused a little bit in the secondary. And this quarterback, Toby Schmidt, yeah, he's elusive, and he's got a pretty strong arm. That was a pretty hard-thrown ball into the end zone, right to the receiver.
Yeah, I believe he's starting to gain confidence, too, and that's something the defense can't let him do, because if he starts throwing the ball up and just realizing, oh, ball's good, just sneaks it over the crossbar. But if he, as I was saying, if he starts getting a little bit of confidence, that could be a little bit of trouble for the Wolfpack.
Okay. Well, 7-6, but you're right. They used up a lot of time in the first quarter. So now we finally will get to see Claremont with the ball on offense, starting perhaps on their end of the field, unless Camposano or
number 11. That's going to be Kyle Firm.
So the two of them, either one of them could run a long one.
Yeah.
But assuming that they don't, we'll see.
I'm just wondering if that was their kicker on the extra point. I would move guys up about 20 yards, because I did not see something that was threatening to me that they were going to boom the ball down. So we'll see. This could be the type of team. We have kicking off Mauricio Parada for the Tillers. This could be the type of team that likes to go out and see like what Wolfpack did, is go out and try to create a scrum and a scramble and just get the ball back. We'll see. Gets a little good foot into it. That ball's going to get out to number 11.
Firm.
It's going to be Kyle Firm. He's going to cut right back up the middle. He's cutting to the outside. He's going to be dropped about the 25-yard line. Wolfpack will take over. 1st and 10 with 1:01 to play in the first quarter.
That was normally wide receiver Larry Allen, number 4, in on the tackle. Did a really good job breaking that down because there was good blocking up front.
Yeah, I believe that he just didn't get up into the pocket. He got left behind, so to speak.
Exactly.
But that's again, special teams. It's all about just maintain the ball, hang on to the ball.
So we're starting this drive at the 25-yard line, and that's Wolfpack needs to go 75 yards. Well, we have a minute left in the first quarter.
We got trips to the wide side of the field. Wolfpack are going right to left here. It's going to be a number 5. We have a flag, I believe, that's been thrown by the side judge. We'll see what's happening here. That carry was by Archie Vade.
Yeah, Archie Vade was running that ball around the edge there. Penalty off.
We're looking to see. There is no penalty. They're waving off the penalty.
Waving it off, okay.
So the yardage will count. So it looks like it was about a 3-yard gain.
Okay.
it'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Wolfpack. We have the Macias brothers checking in right now. That's Nick Macias, number 44, number 10, Dylan Macias. Nick Macias goes pretty heavy. He's at 5'11", but 195. Yeah, and he's lined up there as the offset right fullback.
That's a big young man.
We've got it. Holy cow, we have a quarterback under center.
No shotgun for the first time this season.
It's going to be a toss. We're going to get number 6 outside. It's Rosales. Rosales just could not get the edge. Raymond Rosales just couldn't get the edge. He didn't really lose anything, just got back to the line of scrimmage. So that's going to be 3rd down and about 7.
Hey, you know who's in on that tackle? Number 4, Larry Allen again.
It's starting to see a pattern.
Yeah, I think we're seeing a pattern. He's got a nose for the ball.
Absolutely. Well, that's going to bring us to the close of the first quarter. It's going to be Tustin 7, Claremont 6 as the clock ticks down 2 seconds, 1 second. That is the end of the first quarter. Your Wolfpack trail 7-6 after 1. All right, we are back here to start the second quarter. 12 minutes on the clock. Wolfpack flip sides with the Tillers. It's still going to be 3rd down and about 7. We're going to call it a short 7, long 8.
Wolfpack back in the gun again.
Giles rolling left. He's just going to come up a little short.
Underthrew that pass.
And it's going to be 4th down. Wolfpack look like they're going to have to punt the ball away right now, and that's probably not exactly what offensive coordinator Camposano wanted to do right here. He wanted to make sure that they probably get the guys out there at least a few more plays, but that's a learning thing right now.
Well, I will say this about that play. They went to the wide side of the field to give Giles time, but it's tough for a right-handed quarterback to run to his left and throw the ball accurately without stopping and setting his feet.
Absolutely.
And that ball just came up a little short.
Yeah.
So here we go, 4th down.
4th down. We have a punter back.
Good center snap.
Going to be number 22 kicking the ball there for the Wolfpack. It's going to be Brian Escada. They're going to get away from it. It's going to roll dead. It's going to be down by number 4. That's going to be Jaden McLemore is going to down the ball. And the Tillers will take over on their own side of the field. It's on the 47-yard line.
Well, giving a team half the field to work with at their own house. This will be a good test for the Wolfpack defense right now.
Yeah. I was looking at the last time we were on offense, and I noticed that number 6 was in the game a lot more, Raymond Rosales.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I want to say that's by design because Caden Camposano was on the field a lot last week, and I think that they're going to have to try to spell him as much as possible.
Well, they're going to have to count a lot on him on defense. Of course, we see him out there right now at strong safety. All
right, we got number 12 rolling out there. Angel Gutierrez going wide right up at the top, followed by, it looks like Armand Fuller, number
again,
6.
Three down linemen, an extra man coming in.
Going to come with a screen pass. That's going to be, too bad that wasn't a lateral. That would be a touchdown, but it's going to be an incomplete pass there. Wolfpack read that actually really well.
It really did. McLemore was right there to scoop and score if that was a lateral.
Absolutely.
But he was not able to do that for that particular play. But again, he's a heady player. He knows where the ball is. This defense is opportunistic, I would say.
Absolutely.
And I think that we might see something tonight from this defense that will help the offense out and get them close to the end zone so we have a shorter field to work with.
It would be nice to see a turnover. Here comes Schmidt. Schmidt's got all wide side of the field. He's going to roll. I think he's just going to take it and go. Oh, he's a little quick right there.
Scampers out of bounds at about the 42-yard line.
That's going to be enough for a first down for the Tillers.
And that is the thing about high school football. If you have a running quarterback like that who also has a really good arm and you've got those wide hash marks, if you roll to the wide side of the field to your strong side, now he's a threat as a right-handed quarterback rolling to his right to throw the ball downfield because he has the arm strength for it, or just to take off like he did and gain 15, 16, 20 yards. So starting, it looks like 43 is where they spot the ball.
Number 13 is in the backfield next to Schmidt. That's going to be Louis Gomez. Gomez is going to get the ball. He's going to break off right tackle. It's a nice tackle on the outside.
That was a good tackle by number 9, Anthony Aguanda. Again, he's another one of those players that seems to. I'm sorry.
9 should be Leaper.
Leaper for the Wolfpack.
But Aguanda is a nice player.
Yeah, that was my mistake. I just happened to look down and something else caught my eye and I went away from it. But this team, they're solving the Wolfpack defense, and I think there's going to be time where they're going to have to come up and
they're going to have to
walk
come
guys up.
They're starting to bring a little bit of blitz, and that could be good or bad, depending on how he's very smooth with that. They're going to be a penalty in the back here. I believe they're going to catch a hold. I believe it's going to be a hold on number 55. It's going to be Angel Soria or Aiden Bishop. I cannot remember what they called him, if it was 53 or 55. I think a lot of times the Wolfpack are putting them in a situation where they have no choice but to hold. The Wolfpack's a little bit faster with their defensive line than the offensive line is. So they're getting up the field a little bit more, and it's causing the offensive line to reach out and grab.
Schmidt, though, to his credit, is so elusive that he steps up in the pocket. He got that ball, and it was a nice pass to a man right in the middle of the field. The hold didn't appear to be part of the play.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean I think that's been discussed for decades about, if it's behind the play, what does it really matter as long as it's not malicious, but a hold is a hold. Here we go. Schmidt's line, he's winding up. He's looking. There's a deep ball. That's going to be a touchdown. That's going to be a 51-yard score for the Tillers.
The receiver on that play for the Tillers, number 6, Armin Fuller.
Wow, Armin Fuller, he got behind the defender by about a good 6-7 yards, and that's all he needed. So there must have been a double move there. And, we can see the type of quarterback that Schmidt is. Schmidt is he's the real deal.
Sannon on that play on defense, I
think he bit on the first move.
Yeah, it was a double move.
Yeah, it only gave him a couple steps, but that's all he needed.
Looked like a sluggo route. There's the kick for the extra point. It barely clears the crossbar, but it does, and it's good.
All right, 10-16 to play in the first half, and it is 14-6. Tustin Tillers right now. So the Wolfpack have a little work to do. Not out of the woods, not in trouble, but definitely have to put a little bit together on offense.
Yeah, we need to see what we can do on offense to get some ball control, get this back to a game. We cannot allow them to make us go 3 and out and then take the ball and drive down the field and take the lead.
Yeah, I thought our defense was playing pretty good on that series.
I thought so,
yeah. And it just, one little breakdown, and you can see what happens with a guy who's dynamic.
So that was a 55-yard drive with the 51-yard touchdown pass.
It was, I believe, a 3-play.
Yeah, 3 plays.
So 51 of it in one play. Number 5, Mauricio Parada back to kick again for the Tillers.
There's a pretty heavy crosswind, and that ball was up in the air for a little while, but that arm strength by Schmidt just showed the receiver had to hold up for the ball. That without this crosswind, they probably would have thrown it over his head.
Yeah. There's a good boot. He must like going this way.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, he's kicking
out of
with
the end zone.
Kicking with the wind right there. So it's we're going to have a touchback Wolfpack football on the 20-yard line.
Whitecap is talking to Coach Camposano.
Yeah, I didn't see a flag on the play, but I don't know.
There was a little bit of scuffling on the opposite side of the field, closer to the Tillers sideline. A couple of players,
boys being boys.
Boys being boys. little tug of the uniform, and then they released and walked away.
We're not playing gymnastics.
That's correct. We are not. This is football. You're going to get some of that in football.
Of course, it's not called gymnastics either.
It is not. That I will agree with.
All right, here comes Giles. He's up under center. Rosales again in the backfield. Going to snap. We're going to give it to Rosales right up the middle. He's going to be met. I believe he's going to pick up about a yard, maybe 2.
Number 45 in on the tackle, Angel Hinojosa.
Hinojosa in on the tackle. He came hard from the linebacker position.
It's interesting. The Caden Camposano, has not been in the backfield.
I think this is. I want to say by design. It's a long season. I think that you want to give him some run, keep him fresh. But he's back in there right now.
Yeah. Down by 8 points. It's important that Wolfpack gets some points on this drive.
And just maintain possession of the ball, keep their defense off the field for a little bit. Here's Giles. He's looking right now.
Looks like they may be calling that.
No, they called it an incomplete pass, I believe. He blew the whistle dead.
The back judge did throw a beanbag. Is it any intentional grounding?
No, I think he was trying to get rid of it, but I think it was one of those.
Okay.
I think they bailed him out.
Yeah. Essentially, that's what happened.
Yeah. I thought he should have thrown it the first, right away. Caden was right there, and that coming off the edge. But
well, it's that hesitation, as a first year starter here for the Wolfpack, and it's the game really picks up speed when you're out there on the field, and something that looks open may not be open. You just can't hesitate. You just have to throw the ball, and he'll feel it.
Absolutely. Caden Camposano offset, rolling left. And we made a good catch, but
lost a yard.
Lost a yard on that. So all right, so we're going to go 4th and about 12, I believe. So here comes the punt unit again. That's going to be number 22 for the Wolfpack. That's going to be Brian Esqueda. He's a 5'7" junior. And let's see if we can kick it away from the return man.
Back at the 50-yard line.
I believe that's number 13.
It'd be Louis Gomez if it was number 13. A little short punt there.
Oh,
but
got a good roll.
Wolfpack roll, but down at the 41-yard line of the Wolfpack. So a short punt. Again, a shorter field for the Tillers.
8 minutes, 35 seconds to play first half. 14-6 Tillers. And the Tillers are going to take over on the Wolfpack 41. I think that's what you just said.
I did. So this is where the rubber meets the road for the Wolfpack. You can't keep giving teams a short field and expect to stay in a game. So the Wolfpack has to step up on this defensive stand here, get the ball back, and try to get into the end zone somehow. Maybe the defense will make a play here, Jim. It's quite possible.
Well, they're going to have to if they're going to get their offense back in the field. Here's a handoff right up the middle, and that's a great close. They're still going to pick up some yardage, but it was nice to see. Number 50, I believe.
Zacharias.
Yeah.
He just read that play from the very beginning, got it, pushed his man aside, and wrapped up.
Absolutely.
Good tackle.
Second down, about 5 yards to go. Oh, we're going to have a little bit of motion.
A little false start there by the receiver on the outside.
A little Canadian Football League action going on there. So
get a running start.
And as long as you snap the ball before he gets to the line. But
well, Saskatchewan Roughriders football right there.
There you go.
Or the Edmonton Oilers. You take your pick. Or the Montreal Alouettes. We could go on and on.
And people don't want us to.
And so we shall not. All right. Second down and 10.
All right, Schmidt with the offset left, running back. Schmidt's going to throw. He's looking deep. He's rolling left. They're Eves is right there. He slides by Eves. Boy, he is very elusive.
He took off. Looks like he may have gotten a first down.
Yeah, I believe he's going to get the first down. He's very elusive.
Yep, just got smart play too by a quarterback. You know, he takes off down the field. He sees a threat coming his way. Just steps out of bounds, tiptoes out of bounds, gets the first. Live to play another day. We have something going on the sidelines. Looks like they sending a play in now for the Tillers.
We have a timeout, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like Claremont called a defensive timeout.
Claremont has used their second timeout here. You know, we were looking at number 2. He reminds me of a player that we played about 4, 5, 6 years ago. Same colors from Glendora.
Oh, yes.
Matt Fink.
Yeah, Matt Fink. Gee, where did he end up?
He ended up at USC.
Yeah.
And had a great career there. Didn't get a lot of starts, but I'll tell you what, came in when it needed and earned the respect of those guys that were out there with him. And,
yes, he did.
In high school, he was phenomenal. I mean, we did everything we could do to try to stop him, and you know, he still ended up with almost 300 yards passing.
Well, I will tell you, as the freshman head coach that year of Claremont, I had the good fortune of him being a freshman at Glendora, and we having to play at Glendora, and it was. Unfortunately, but the best way I can say it was a man against boys. I think that he was already over 6 feet tall, clearly the biggest guy on the field and just unstoppable. And then later on in his career, anyone that had the good fortune of seeing him play at Glendora over there at Citrus College, those games, he's just dynamic. And I was, being a USC alumni and a fan of the Trojans, I was glad to see him go to SC. And glad to see him have opportunities there and make the best of them.
Absolutely, we've had a few kids that have headed out there. Jordan Austin, who was part of the Rose Bowl championship team. And,
yes, he was.
And we've had a few more other players. Here comes a throwback to number 7. It's a great read by the defense.
Number 3, Eves again.
Here
on
we
that
go,
tackle.
Eves. Boy,
wow.
He's just getting
up, and now there's a flag.
He's just getting his
after
feet
the play.
wet.
We had a flag right after the play. A little jawing going on. Immediately it was a personal foul.
We'll see.
So both players were at each other, and the flag went up, and it may be on both sides.
Maybe
unsportsmanlike. We'll see. Just a little talking going on. Nothing physical about that.
No.
It was a good tackle, though.
It's good to see Eves getting his feet under him. You can imagine him in 3 or 4 weeks when he's getting, he's into better shape and
yeah.
Understanding the playbook a little bit better. It could be a
Well, here's the white
changer.
cap with the call here, Jim. Let's see what he says. Dead ball. Personal foul.
Against the Wolfpack.
Dead ball.
Personal foul against the offense.
So,
offsetting.
Yeah.
Since our post possession, the play will count. It will be 2nd down and 7 yards to go for the Tillers. And we have about 7 minutes, 7:09 left to play in the first half.
It's been an entertaining first half if you're a Tillers fan. The Wolfpack just looks a little stymied trying to figure out how to stop this offense. Coaching staff is doing all they can to put the right plays in, and we've had some success there, but I'll tell you what, that Toby Schmidt is quite a great player, very exciting. Pass complete to number 4. Larry Allen again. Ball is inside the 5-yard line, or just outside the 5, maybe the 7-yard line. And another first down.
First down
and
for the
goal.
Tillers.
Yeah, first and goal. So this is the danger zone for the Wolfpack. When you have an elusive quarterback like Schmidt, you just got to hope that everybody's playing their position and is locking in. But you got to watch out for what Schmidt can do.
Absolutely.
In on that last tackle was Garrett Sannon.
Sannon.
Yeah, Garrett Sannon, and there just picking on the secondary. So that was a great job just stopping him, because that was a good play by Allen.
I think the defensive line is doing a pretty good job of getting the ball. Now they're going to call that a touchdown on the outside again.
Caught by number 4, Larry Allen.
Number 4, have a day, have a night.
Yeah, and on the play, Raymond Rosales was,
Number 4.
Number 6, Armand Fuller. I'm sorry, that was my mistake. Armand Fuller on the reception.
And
looked like a number 4 to me. And
covering him was Jaden McLemore.
Was McLemore, yeah.
Well, here comes the Tillers extra point again. If they hit this, it'll be 21-6. 6:23 to play in the first half.
Well, the snap on that last play was bounced back to Schmidt. He picked the ball up and just threw it out there on a dime for a touchdown.
It's interesting when I'm watching that number 5 is the kicker for the extra point, and he barely gets it over. But on the kickoffs, he has no problem putting it 60 yards into the end zone.
Yeah.
So,
well,
hey, he does
doesn't matter if they're high up or as long as it's through, as long as it crosses the crossbar. And it barely does, but he makes them. He's made all 3 of them. So a 15-point lead, for the Tillers. Looks like the Wolfpack has a big road to hoe here. So we'll find out what they do with this offensive possession. But clearly, and I think you'll have to agree with me, Jim Muncie, that the Wolfpack needs a touchdown on this drive.
I would say that it's the touchdown is almost a necessity. Getting you don't want to turn the ball right back over to them, but I would say even beyond the touchdown, they just have to find some confidence. They have to be able to get the ball and get a couple first downs and keep that defense off the field, because we have a lot of two-way players that are going right now.
And I mean, hope springs eternal, and me being a Wolfpack fan as I am, if they happen to score here and then they get the second half kickoff and drive, they could maybe tie this game up.
Very possible.
There's a kick in and out of the end zone for a touchback. Wolfpack will start at their own 20-yard line. 80 yards to go on this drive. Do you think they have it in them?
Oh, I know they have it in them. That's not the question. I think the question is going to come down to the confidence level. They again, after playing a pretty physical game last week with Norte Vista, having a pretty good week of practice, started the game great. We recovered a fumble, went in, scored the touchdown.
Yep.
And from that point on, it's been all Tillers so far. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolfpack, starting at the 20-yard line. And we'll see how they come out. Nathan Giles coming out as quarterback. Nathan's a junior at Claremont High School.
Yeah, as previously mentioned, first-year quarterback. He's had to take in a lot.
All right, we have trips to the wide side of the field. Camposano is going to be offset right to Giles. Archie Vade by himself down here on the short side. Camposano is going to split out in the slot. It's empty. It's empty set. Archie Vade, great pickup, great focus, great concentration, little confidence, as we talked about. They were keen on Camposano, and Vade decided to get the ball up the field, got about 12 yards.
Yeah, that was a nice little pass there by Giles. It looked like he had confidence on that throw, on that quick slant. And Larry Allen again, there's that number 4 was in on the tackle.
I will say maybe 15 yards on the play instead of 12. 15 yards. They're up to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Wolfpack.
Well, sign of good things to come.
It's about taking it one step at a time. Don't try to you can't. There's not a 14-point play. You got to take one at a time.
That's right. Santa goes in motion.
That's
pass a little high for number 11, Kyle Firm.
As I was watching him, I thought they were going to take Firm and send him deep. Both defenders were on their heels. I think if he runs right by him, he might get 2 or 3, 4 yards past him by the time the ball's in the air, but they'd have broke that off at about a 10-yard out.
Yeah, in on that, defending on that play, also number 11, Damon Anderson, so 11-11 combo there. But we have a 2nd and 10 for the Wolfpack at their own 35-yard line. So far, drive of 15. See if we can keep it going.
Absolutely. I'll put a quarter in the jar.
Ooh.
Archie Vade was in on that play there, and the cornerback came up and read the ball really well, put a little pop on him as the ball was delivered.
Dominic Flores, number 7. So again, a 7-7. We had an 11-11, now a 7-7.
Roll me Vegas. Here we go.
7-11.
5:26 to play. Again, stay with us at halftime. We will have a live interview with 2021 graduate Brian Camposano. His father is the offensive coordinator. His middle brother is Caden Camposano, the running back, and his youngest brother is here in the stands as well.
Penalty marker.
They're going to be able to get the Tillers on an offsides there. It looked like Tillers were bringing the house on that too.
Pretty big play, a big penalty. Now it's 3rd and 5, which is very makeable.
It
was 3rd and 10.
Should I have said bring in the farm?
You should have said with the
Tillers.
Yes,
they were bringing the farm.
The comedy stylings of Jim Muncie.
That's what the first week of school will do to you.
Absolutely.
That's one thing, too, that these kids, this is an adjustment period. This is their first week back in 16 months?
Yes.
And coming back to school and then having a game this week. So trying to get back in the rhythm of things. Here's Giles. Giles is looking deep. Giles needs to get rid of the ball. Giles just dumps it off, and it's going to be...
Yeah, he got flushed out of the pocket, rolled to his right, and there was no receiver in sight, and he just had to throw that ball down the field and out of bounds. So live to play another down. It's 4th down, and it looks like the Wolfpack is going to punt again.
And we're looking right now at Escada. I just think you can't turn the ball over. If there was only a minute or so left to go here, I think you go for it. But with 5 minutes left on the clock, that's just way too much time to give.
Yes.
To give the Tillers. So we have number 9, I believe, back to receive. That's Jonathan Aguanda. Oh, number 6. Sorry, that's going to be Armand Fuller.
Armand Fuller.
He's back to receive the punt. Here's Escada's punt. Not a bad punt.
Much better. We'll
see if it's going to roll. On this. He'll roll a little bit. And that ball will come to a rest at the 27-yard line of the Tillers.
All right, well, this would be a great opportunity for the Wolfpack to maybe take a risk, send a corner blitz, something to shake up the Tillers, force some kind of turnover, maybe get an interception.
Yeah,
you have to put some pressure on the quarterback, and it's really tough because he's so elusive.
I 100% agree with you. I believe that right now, I think the Tillers are going to try to keep running the ball. I think they're still going to try to take a shot at some point down the field, but I believe right now they're going to run the ball. Here it is. It's a great job of closing on the outside. That was
first one in.
First number, I believe that's Caden Camposano. That could be no. That's number 9. That's going to be.
That's Zach Leeper.
Zach Leeper.
Yeah.
He got around his ankles and just didn't let him go.
Yeah, dove at his ankles and made a play. In fact, dove is not a word. Dived at his ankles. Sorry.
All right, English teacher.
English teacher, knowing that dove is not a word. Thank you. You guys can put that one in your hip pocket for later. Now I owe 25 cents to the jar.
Dove.
All right. Well,
because if you dove, you're a dove.
Correct.
All right, trips to the wide side of the field. That's to the bottom of your screen. And, of course, here comes a blitz. Oh, that's going to be an interception.
Pick.
That's what we talk about right here. Just no penalties. Get out of his way.
Said.
Here's going to be number 11. Number 11.
Kyle Firm.
That ball was just sitting there waiting for him to take it.
Well, earlier, Jim, just a couple plays ago, I said you need to put pressure on this quarterback and he'll make a mistake, and he did. And now Wolfpack is in business.
Yep. I said they were going to take a shot. That looked like the shot they were going to take. They had rolled out. They had sent 3 receivers deep on the left side.
Yep, and dialed up the right defense.
Zacharias put some pressure up there in the middle along with number 3. That's Eves. They put some pressure on the quarterback. And look like Wolfpack are going to take their final time out of the half. 4:08 to play, 21-6, Tustin Tillers. Again, like to thank our sponsors of CHS football. That's Metro Acura of Montclair, Baseline Orthodontics, Dr. Lee and Dr. Kit, Corky's, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, Corky's. Been there a few times in my life, typically for breakfast, but their pies are amazing.
Yeah, it's between Marie Callender's and that, I don't know. I don't see many Marie Callender's anymore.
No, Corky's is taking over. That's the place to go. And they have the new one there in Sycamore Village, right off of the 210 and Baseline, and it is a great place and great service. We enjoy having them as one of our sponsors.
I think our home games, that's where it should be pie night after football.
Hey, I like that.
Yeah, we might have to set that up.
I'll have to give Corky's a call. Announcer pie night. I like the idea.
Yeah.
All right, hey, look at this, inside the 5-yard line. So first and goal for the Wolfpack with 4:08 to go in the half.
All right, we've got a heavy set. We got Macias, Nick Macias in at left. They're going toss to Camposano. He's going to move up inside. He's going to get back to about the line of scrimmage.
Maybe he lost a yard.
Very
To
possible.
the side judge here.
Yep. Looks like the side judge.
Second down and goal from the 5. A loss of 1 on the play. Camposano, number 54 for Tustin, was in on the tackle.
3:42. Wolfpack's not in too much of a hurry here.
No. Smart. Use some time. Don't give Tustin time to recover.
You know, this is a momentum change. We talk about the pick was nice, but now you got to do something with it. You got to be able to get some points out of this drive. And good defense right there by
number 10.
Number 10 out there. That's going to be Xavier Leone.
Xavier Leone. The pass was intended for number 7, Archie Vade. Just a little out of his reach. It was a pretty good defensive play.
All right, so we have third down, 5 yards to go. Third and goal from the 5. We'll see how they're going to set up right here. With number 22, Escada coming into the game. Caden Camposano looks like he's going to take a direct snap right now.
Yeah, they're going to run the Wildcade.
The Wildcade, I like that.
Let's see what we got here. Direct snap.
Direct snap going tight real quick. Going right.
Move the pile.
Camposano. Camposano's going to get down to about the 2-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and goal from the 2. You know, they're really setting this up with Camposano. If they could sneak Leaper out to the corner, they run the shift, they run the snap, and he takes 2 steps and does the little old Tebow jump pass.
Yeah.
There's nobody that would be in the backfield, or nobody that would be in the back of the end zone.
Oh, they'd all be keying on him.
Yeah. So they're looking to get the clock down there again. Don't want to lose yardage here, though. You're only 2 yards away from putting another 6 points on the board.
Clock's running with no timeouts. So Camposano.
The referee's already putting his hand up. He's counting. They're going to get a penalty here. Yep, here it comes.
I have to believe that was intentional.
It may have been. You know, I was trying to watch.
Give them more space.
They weren't really. They're going to be throwing the ball.
Yes.
So it really.
Give the receivers a little bit more room.
I say they're going to throw the ball, but now here comes Giles.
So, Coach Ryan Camposano, offensive coordinator, giving the play to Giles here. Appears to be a pass play. But one never knows. Could surprise them.
All right, here we go.
Let's find out what we got. Who's in the backfield there?
Camposano's offset right of Giles.
All right.
We've got Leaper and Vade over on the right-hand side. I have to believe they're going to there. It's going to be a swap, switch, little swing pass to Camposano.
Stopped.
It's going to be stopped. It's a great tackle. It's a great tackle by number 11. That's going to be Damian Anderson.
Yeah, Damon Anderson.
Yeah,
Damon Anderson. No, it was a great play. He looked like he was spying Camposano out of the backfield, and he was right there. So a good stop there for the Tillers. Wolfpack had their chances, and of course, put pressure on the quarterback and force him into a bad play. So if it happened once, it could happen again.
Yeah, I think that's we have to see here if Tustin's going to be okay with just running the ball. They're going to try to get another shot down the field. offset right here.
Try to get outside of their 5-yard line and see what happens.
That's a great close. Look at
close.
Eves. He was able right there on the top. And also Dylan Macias was in there on the tackle. Number 52, Alex Lopez.
Lopez was in on
Lopez
that.
just
Nice.
blew up the center and took the play away.
That's spectacular. All right, so only a couple of minutes left in here in the half. 2nd down and 9 for the Tillers, again in no hurry to run a play. Claremont cannot stop the clock at all.
I still believe with that kind of arm talent, they're going to take a shot at some point.
Of course, an incomplete pass stops the clock.
True.
So.
And they still have some timeouts as well. I believe they still have 2 timeouts left.
I would agree with you. Once they get outside their 10-yard line, they'll try to throw.
Well, he gets tackled out of bounds, so that will stop the clock momentarily.
Yeah, that was number 13, Louis Gomez, with the carry.
Now, the rules are a little funkier in high school. Clock doesn't really stop when the ball goes out of bounds. It's more of till the ball's reset, but they're just running the clock. So.
Yeah, it's a first down. Once they set it as a first down. So let's see if your prediction comes true and they try to go for, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right?
Absolutely.
Good opportunity here for Schmidt to show off his arm. I don't know if he can throw it.
Well, we saw him throw a 51.
Yeah. We saw a 51-yarder, so anything's possible. Let's see what they got here. They've got 3 split wide right, and they got man coverage down here at the bottom.
They've got doubled up, though. He's got Magianis. They're going to hand off up the middle because that's where the soft spot was. Lopez is going to be able to take that down with Macias. And I believe that they'll be able to get maybe one more play in. It's going to be 2nd down and about 2 yards left to go. 48 seconds to go in the first half.
All right, 27 seconds to go here in the half. Got a 2nd and 2.
19, 18, 17. Here we go. It's going to be another handoff up the middle here. They're going to just kill the clock. It's going to be a great read right there. It's going to be 9 seconds left to go in the first half. 7. It looks like they're going to be okay. I don't know. Now they stop the clock. I'm not really sure why they stopped now. So that's going to be the end of the first half.
Yeah, Leaper was in on that tackle, but that does end the first half.
We have a score 21-6 for the Tillers. Wolfpack will receive the ball coming out of timeout. We do have a guest with us right now. And why I set this up, why he's getting himself taken care of. We are pleased to have with us in the booth. Go down one more step. We're pleased to have with us Ryan Camposano, class of 2021 graduate, all-CIF, all-league player, wide receiver, defensive back last year with the Wolfpack. Ryan, welcome.
Hey, guys. Welcome. Thank you.
It's great to have you here. And tell us a little bit about what you're doing this year.
This year I'm at Chaffey College playing football, studying kinesiology. I'm excited,
How do you guys look this year?
I think we're looking pretty good. We got our first game coming up tomorrow. We're playing Citrus.
Oh.
So, yeah.
So you get to play against some of the former guys that you played with last year in high school.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's going to be great. It's going to be great. Hey, take us back a little bit to last year and just the type of – I know it was kind of a scary thing because with the shutdown and everything else, it really wasn't – we weren't sure what we were going to get out of a football season, but just how happy were you to be able to get back on the field?
I was extremely happy. I was really excited. I was looking forward to it. I really wanted to just finish out my high school football career with all my guys. I couldn't have been happier. Of course, I wish we got 10 games, but I'm happy with what we did and still won league champs. So
absolutely,
it was really fun.
Loved that. Loved watching you guys. Loved calling your games. It was almost like we would be sitting here talking, and it would just be kind of like who are they going to get the ball to next, and then that was the fun part that they just didn't know. And I think the best part about last year is it seemed like you guys didn't care.
Yeah.
You guys cheered for each other. It wasn't having a brother on the team. That had to be a kind of a cool thing, and having your dad as the offensive coordinator must have made ride home in the truck pretty special some nights.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it was a really cool experience, and I'm really proud of Caden, and I love watching them, and I love playing with them.
That's awesome. That's the one thing I think I've always talked to you and your mom and your dad about, that it's, there's one thing about having siblings, and there's always going to be rivalries, and I'm sure there are behind the scenes, but I've never seen a family pull for each other like your guys do it, like your family does, and that's such a great mindset and a great leadership thing to show other families that are out there. So we're very happy to have you do that. And have last year's group was phenomenal. With who else is out there with you at Citrus from our team?
Our quarterback Ricky Murillo, our D lineman Eddie Flores, and one of our linebackers Miguel Lopez.
Miguel, great. Yeah. Great. Yeah, that should be a fun game. What time is that game tomorrow?
I think it starts at 4 or 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
You probably have an early report time though.
Yes,
yeah. Yeah, welcome to college. It's absolutely great to see you here and to be able to talk to you, and we just wish you the best of luck, and just keep supporting us, and go Wolfpack.
Of course, yeah, go Wolfpack.
All right.
Thank
you very much.
Try to keep them easy and good. Yeah, no problem.
Try that. Is that better?
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Can you hear me still?
Yeah.
Good.
I can hear you.
All right.
It's a little low.
All right, we are back here at Tustin High School, getting ready to start the second half for the Wolfpack. We want to thank Ryan Camposano, the graduated Ryan Camposano, for stopping by, answering a few questions, out talking to us a little bit, and right at the beginning of halftime. We also want to say that our interview was sponsored here by Metro Honda of Montclair. Metro Honda, if you need to have your car serviced or need a new car, go to Metro Honda. Metro Acura also of Montclair. At the Autoplex. Cabinet Pros, doing it right costs less than doing it over. And as we all like to say, it's Corky's. Corky's, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Claremont Corky's, Baseline Road. We also have State Farm Insurance, Huntington Pools, Pools supplied outdoor spaces, Baseline Orthodontics. We have Hot Homes, call Monique, and Start Packing, 909-296-6668. We also have Allstate, Angie Cochran. The best compliment is a referral. Here we go. We are getting ready to start the second half. Kyle Firm, Caden Camposano deep for the Wolfpack.
Well, the first half ended, unfortunately, without the Wolfpack scoring inside the 5-yard line of the Tillers. But the good news is that the Wolfpack gets the ball first. And here's the kick.
That ball is going to come right back down and end up in the end zone. And in high school, once it crosses the goal line, that's all she wrote.
Yeah, it's a touchback. So the Wolfpack will start off at their own 20-yard line. And let's see what kind of offense they bring out for the second half here. I can only imagine the conversations in the locker room at halftime. They know they got to get the ball in the air, and they got to get the ball into the hands of the playmakers. And so I would imagine that we're going to see a little bit more diversified offense here in the second half for the Wolfpack.
I would have to agree with you on that. That they definitely going to have to get back to some of their playmakers. That may mean a heavier load for Caden Camposano, wide receiver Archie Vade. Some of the seniors are going to have to take it upon themselves to get some of this going. Giles up under center. Looks like Camposano offset right. It's going to be a power drive up the middle. Camposano is taken right up the middle. That's a great run for Caden Camposano. Is going to pick up about 6 yards on the first down.
Now that was a nice run and a good push by the offensive line. Really good push. Moving that pile, and that's a good sign for the offensive line. I think they were probably challenged at halftime, saying, "Listen, we need to create some space for our running back and our quarterback." And the offensive line just showed it right there. Let's hope they can keep that up. We got a big line this year, so
here looks like the same set.
Yep.
Giles is picking it up. They're going to go down.
Yeah, it looked like there could have been an offside, but no flag was thrown. And there was a loss on that play of about 2 yards.
There's an offsides not called. There's also a procedure not called. I believe the left tackle pulled up a little bit early, and nobody threw the flag there. So,
all right. Well, we have a 3rd down and 5 here.
We want to thank everybody that's out there watching. We do understand that sometimes our stream is a little bit ticky. Whenever we're away, we don't have the same capabilities as we do at home. So we're trying to make sure that we get you the best opportunity in that. But we do understand that it may not be perfect right now, but we're bringing the best that we can right there. Giles' pass is going to be incomplete to Caden Camposano.
Yeah, intended for Camposano, and another 3 and out for the Wolfpack. This is very unfortunate because they needed to establish themselves on offense on this drive to start the second half. And so now it's up to the defense again to stop the Tillers.
Then we have Escada back to punt again. Here's a snap. Escada takes it. He's going to get a nice punt off this time.
Very nice punt.
They're going to let it drive and drop, and that's going to end up nice job by number 43. That's going to be Philip Quinitar. He's going to down the ball so the Wolfpack don't lose any more yardage on the punt there, and that's going to be at the 48-yard line of the Wolfpack, so that's where the Tillers will take over.
Yeah, that punt just came up the wrong end of the ball hit, so the ball bounced back into Wolfpack territory. So again, Tillers get to work with half of the field here to start the second half for their first time on offense.
We have number 7 in the backfield right now. That's Dominic Flores. Here we go. Schmidt's going to look for a crossing route. Big number 9, I believe that is. That's Jonathan Aguanda.
Yeah, Aguanda there. On defense for the Wolfpack there was Dylan Macias. Number 10 came up to make the stop. We have a player down. Looks like that.
Dominic Eves. Both teams are being called over to the sidelines right now. Might just be a cramp the way he's looking at it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, we'll hope that's all it is. He's been really giving 100% effort out there tonight. So, and here comes Coach Heil out to find out what's happening out there. In the meantime,
to give you some updates on some things that are going on next week, we're back home for our home opener next week.
Hey, how about that? We'll actually be in a press box.
Back in a press box. If you haven't had a chance to see us the last 2 games, we're at the top of the visiting bleachers. Actually, it's not a bad setup. It's just it's not the same as being inside. And we will be playing the Colony Titans next week, so that's going to be a good push for us. And then coming after Colony, we have our little rival with Altaloma coming up in Game 4. So 2 home games in a row for us coming up.
Yeah, those will be challenging games. Colony typically has a pretty good program. We know Altaloma has a very good program this year, and they've got some dynamic players. One being, of course, Braden Lynch.
Braden Lynch, yes, and it's going to be fun to play. It's a lot of the guys know each other from Altaloma. They used to be in our league, so it's not just 1 or 2 guys. They all tend to hang out together. They know each other from camps and different things that they're doing.
Yeah, and that's a fun thing for the guys. They love to compete, and of course, being friends. I mean, you be friends before and after the game. During the game, that's your opponent, and you just do your best to try to make plays. But that is a great thing about high school football is just what you said. Friends playing against each other. Maybe they went to school together and then ended up going to separate high schools, but they're friends. And then the good game handshake after the game. It's always a nice thing. This year, of course, with COVID, they have to keep their distance and just do air high fives.
Yeah, here's Schmidt. Here's another running play. Hands off to number 7. He is elusive.
Yeah, that's Dominic Flores hitting the edge. And it looked like he gained enough for another first down for the Tillers. And in on defense for the Wolfpack there was number 10, Dylan Macias, and number 70, Anthony Deloche.
Now, Deloche has actually been all over the field tonight. He's done a really good job up front. But I have noticed that Tustin really is not trying to run up the middle. They're trying to run off tackle. And, I believe that they're trying to pin our ends and force the defensive backs to come up and make tackles. So here we are again, number 7, Flores, offset left of Schmidt. Trips to the wide side. It's going to be a pass by Schmidt. Schmidt's going to be
in the backfield, but Schmidt
is going to lose the tackle,
down.
And the sack is going to go to number 44. That's Nick Macias. And Nick Macias, first sack of the season, but did a great job of staying home, doing his job. The other players that were up there forced Schmidt out of the pocket. And
that was Deloche, number 70. He came unblocked. Ray came back for him, and I don't think Schmidt expected that, and he had to break down the play. And of course, Macias came in and just made a great recovery and dropped him for a big loss of 10.
And that's one of the things when you get the quarterback to look at the player and look at the line instead of downfield, you've already won, because the only option he has at that point is either take the sack or start running. But once he takes his eyes off the receivers upfield. So here we are again. Schmidt here is going to roll right. You're going to look, and it's going to be wide open. It's going to be number 7. It makes a great move and picks up another 10 yards. I believe that's going to be Dominic Flores again.
Dominic Flores. And, defensively on that play was Jaden McLemore. But, I mean, there's such spacing out there. When Schmidt rolls out, he just merely looks downfield, and there seems to be a guy 10 yards open from the nearest defender. So that's just good play calling and good route running.
This watching Tustin reminds me of our offense last year.
Yeah.
It just they spread it out, they throw the ball, they run here and there. But new year, got to be able to step up and get the rest of this. Bend your back a little bit, defense. Here we go.
Looks like that ball is close to being intercepted.
And it is intercepted. That's going to be intercepted.
Macias again.
Macias. Here we go.
44.
Nick Macias gets a big sack and
Beautiful.
then gets a great pick at the end there. Wolfpack will take over on their own 7-yard line.
Yeah, that's a big stop for the Wolfpack. They really needed that. And so now we get to see what we can do here with the ball.
If anything, that's an all-state good hands play right there.
Sure
by,
was.
Go see Angie Cochran, but Nick Macias, great job dropping, put it right back in there. Great. You're in good hands with Nick Macias.
Yeah, evidently we are tonight. So the Wolfpack again starting a drive inside their 10-yard line. And so, having to drive the field 90 yards in order to get into the end zone, that's a big hill to climb, but this team has shown some resiliency early in the season, so let's see what we can do here with this series of downs. 1st and 10 for the Wolfpack.
All right, we have an overloaded right side right now. Giles getting everybody ready. Dylan Macias runs back left, becomes left side, and we have a timeout for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, there's a little bit of confusion there.
And this happens with a young team.
Yes.
We're really only 2 games in. This is only the start of the 7th quarter that these kids have played, so people will say, well, they've already played a game. But it's a little different. Different week, different component, different plays that you're working on all week.
Yeah, the play calling, we have to give the Tillers a little bit of credit here for causing some havoc in the backfield of the Wolfpack. Really forcing Giles to have to take his eyes off receivers. And the offensive line, to their credit, they've done as much as they can on the passing offense. It's really tough for a big man to backpedal and to block. Anyone who's played football or watched any football just knows. You get that pad level down and you drive forward, and it just goes against what big men are to backpedal. They want to advance.
Yeah.
And so. But right now, Wolfpack's in a situation where they have to throw the ball, and there's a false start there. Looked like it was the right guard of the Wolfpack.
Let's see. They're going to back him up. It's not going to back him up too far. It's going to probably go. Let's see what they're going to call.
Yeah, legal procedure. Okay, so now we start 1st down and 12.
Yeah, about half the distance. Well, I believe that's going to be 1st and 13.
13, maybe.
We apologize also if you're hearing the wind blow by us. There's no shield in front of us, so there's a handoff up the middle to Brian Camposano. He's going to pick up about 2 yards.
Macias running to the sidelines to get the play.
Giles.
I'm sorry, Giles.
I knew what you meant.
I was looking at the player's name. My bad. Sorry to the Giles family.
Yeah.
I meant
Giles running back into the huddle right now to get set. See what the Wolfpack have for 2nd and 12. I believe 2nd and 12. Got slot right.
Giles under center on this play.
Giles under center. Let's see if they're going to be able to get here. They're going to hand the ball to Caden Camposano. Caden Camposano is going to pick up about another 2 to 3 yards. That's going to bring up third down. This is not a bad idea. They're just trying to kill some time here as well. If they pops one, he pops one. But, number 75 coming out of the game right there, that's going to be Carson Mowbray. He's going to come out. He's got a little bit of a limping there as he comes off.
Yeah, it looks like he maybe tweaked his ankle. They're taking a look at him right now.
Yeah, he's a 6'3", 230-pound junior, so that's it's a little loss there for the Wolfpack for right now, but being replaced inside. Looks like he got stepped on possibly.
Yeah. So we have a 3rd down and 9 here.
3rd down and 9. Giles with Camposano offset left right now. And another flag, delay a game.
Delay a game.
We have to be able to get the play in. And it's going to move us back. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 13. 3rd down and 14 possibly.
Wolfpack's going the wrong way here.
Yeah, did a great job on the defense last time, being able to get the interception by Nick Macias and that, but really have not had a good offensive push since the early on in the first quarter. Number 11 and going in motion. Giles is going to overthrow Archie Vaden. There might be a late hit here.
I think there was roughing the quarterback in the end zone.
That's very possible right here.
And I think that they were able to get an automatic first down on that.
I believe they're going to get that. They're going to get 15 yards. They're going to get 15 yards and retain the possession here, so no punt for the Wolfpack. Well, it's going to move them out, give them a fresh life right here, put them out to about the 19-yard line.
Let's see where they spot this one. Yeah, just inside the 20. So, yeah, the 19-yard line. So, 1st and 10 for the Wolfpack at their own 19-yard line. So they got out of the shadow of the goalpost in their end zone. So let's see what we can do here on 1st and 10.
All right, so we've got trips going to the left side. That's going to be number 11. Firm is rolling over, shifting sides from the short side to the wide side of the field. Caden Camposano now splits out. Empty set. They're going to get the ball to Caden Camposano. He's going to be able to get the ball up to about the 20-yard line, maybe pick up 2 or 3 on the play.
I'll tell you what, as soon as they snapped that ball, as soon as Caden Camposano went into motion and got set, as soon as they snapped the ball, the linebackers started running to his side before the ball was even thrown.
Yeah, this is I don't know if they're setting something up with that. Last time they did that, they threw to Archie Vade on a slant early in the first half, and it picked up 15 yards. So maybe there's something there that they're going to try to work on at this point.
Well, the slant would be open, but Giles has been directed to throw it to Camposano, and he's completing the passes, but there's just no blocking there available for him, and Caden Camposano has to do it on his own.
All right, so we've got stacks on the bottom side here, even though it's technically a slot, but they're stacks on the bottom. Giles is going to roll. It's going to be a nice completion. That completion is going to go to number. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to see there. I saw the flag come in, but I couldn't see what they're going to call on that. So maybe a face mask, not sure.
It looked to be on the tackle. It looked to be either a horse collar or face mask. It's on the other side of the field. We don't have eyes on it from here.
But or you see what the ref has. He's personal foul, face mask.
Yeah.
They're going to tack on another 15 yards from that. So the Wolfpack keep momentum rolling right now.
It looked to be Javier Leon.
Javier Leon, number 10.
Or Xavier Leon. But I think it's Javier Leon.
Javier.
Yes.
All right, so we have first down Wolfpack at the Tillers 47-yard line. Going to be a direct snap to Camposano. They're going to get him inside. He's going to have a pretty good run right there. He's going to pick up about 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah, that was a really good run. The play previous to that, Giles did a really good job rolling to his left and throwing the ball on the run and completing that pass.
Yeah, that's a confidence builder right there.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is. The ability is there. Just our receivers have to get a little bit more open. All right, this has been a good drive then so far, starting inside our own 10-yard line, and here we are across midfield and down to the 43-yard line of the Tillers.
Not only that, but they've taken a good chunk of time off the clock, too, which is...
Yeah, there was a pass that was intended for number 11, Kyle Fern. The ball was just thrown over a little bit too far.
Yeah, it looked like Fern was breaking the route off a little bit short.
Yes.
And it looked like Giles thought he was going deep. A little miscommunication there, but not, that happens. It's...
But you are sending a message to this defense that we're going to go up top on you. So, you better cover our guys going deep, and that leaves that helps with the passes under. There's maybe a little quick out to one of the slot receivers.
Yeah, they're leaving their linebacker. I'm watching what the defense is doing right now. They're playing an offside linebacker. There's going to be a snap. It's going to be a pass. They're going to run up the middle of Camposano. He's going to get the first down.
It's a great play.
There's a flag on the play.
Could be a hold right at the point of contact, right after the snap. I think that's probably why that hole was open. It looked like a hold.
Yeah.
Maybe on the couldn't tell if
I
it
would
was
say
center,
left guard or center. Yeah.
Yeah, right. It was right there. The ref saw it immediately and threw the flag just as the receiver or as running back was getting the ball at the mesh point. So it's from the spot of the foul.
All right, so we're going to go back. We're going about 3rd and 20 here, maybe 21. And looks like definitely a passing down. It could be, what's been working a little bit if they can set it up right would be the screen pass right here. If you get Caden Camposano out in space, it's a good opportunity here. But, again, you might use Caden as a decoy.
There's a Macias coming out, and
they're stacking again on
Firm
the south side.
in,
Firm and Macias. They're going to be throwing out here to Camposano. Camposano's going to try to keep his feet. He's going to be...
He dropped the ball.
Oh, they're going to say that he was down.
They're saying he was down, and then the ball came loose.
Yeah. That's the one thing I've noticed about Tustin. They're very opportunistic. They're very athletic on the defensive side, so they're taking some opportunities.
And on the tackle there, speaking of them, their opportunistic defense. In on the tackle there was Javier Leon again. And he's been around the ball, him and number 4, Larry Allen, an awful lot tonight. So we have to figure out a way to solve that. But
it's going to be Escada. Escada is going to get a good punt off. It's going to be down right there by Philip Quinitar again, number 43. And the Tillers will take over on their own 34-yard line. 3:36 to play, third quarter. Tillers still hold a 21-6 lead right now. As I said before, just be patient with us with our stream right now. We understand that it may be buffering and loading. We're working off of the resources that are given to us right now. Our engineer, Frank Ramirez, is doing an amazing job to keep all this plugged in and going right now, so we thank him. Next week we're at home against Colony, and we had a different setup in that. But right now, here's Schmidt. Oh, that ball's going to roll to him, but they're going to still be able to hand it off. Oh. And that's going to be Caden Camposano comes in and finishes that up.
He cleaned it up, but Macias was first on the tackle, Dylan Macias. He did a good job of
I think
gripping.
I think Alex Lopez is causing some problems for that center because there's been about 4 or 5 times today where
he's rolled the ball back.
He's so worried about him coming at him that it could be a little bit different. All right, second down and about 7. And Tustin's schedule coming up that they have Trabuco Hills next week and then Ayala. That'll be a great game. And then they get into league with Pacifica, Cypress, Kennedy, Valencia, and Crean Lutheran. They have a big league down here. So there's another low snap.
Yep.
That's going to be.
And that causes
a
loss of down.
Quinitar gets to the guy first, and it's just a host of the pack coming for a tackle.
You bring one wolf, you bring the whole pack. They were there. Specifically on that tackle, leading the way was Philip Quinitar.
Again, we want to thank Metro Honda of Montclair, one of our main sponsors. Metro Acura, Metro Honda of Montclair. Thank you very much for being a proud sponsor of CHS football. Also, State Farm, Baseline Orthodontics, Corky's, Cabinet Pros, Huntington Pools, and also Hot Homes. And Baseline Orthodontics with Dr. Lee and Dr. Kit. Here we go. Schmidt. Oh, there's going to be a flag, or there's just a dead ball. It's going to find out. Timeout.
Yeah.
That's not a bad call right there. Timeout for the Tillers. 1:59 to play, third quarter, here on the Claremont High Network. All right, we are back here. 2 minutes to play, 1:59 to be exact in the third quarter. Tillers took a timeout. It's third down and 7. This might be one of those plays. If Wolfpack can get them stopped here, we actually might see a punt. But they're going to have a tall task on their hands right here. Schmidt is going to take off. He's looking left. They're going to blow the play dead,
no,
I believe.
The receiver left early.
He did.
You see him right. He just threw his hands in the air down the field like, holy smokes, I had that one. And but got a little excited, left early. So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty and move the Tillers back. And so now they'll be staring at a 3rd and 12.
Third down, 12 yards to go.
Now, the Wolfpack has successfully picked off Schmidt two times tonight.
A couple times, yeah.
And this could be a time where you might want to put a little pressure on the quarterback and make him throw one before he's ready, and Wolfpack might be in business. So let's find out what we have here.
Yeah, I'm looking at the middle line. It looks like Macias is coming. He's creeping to the line. Here he comes off the edge.
There's the edge there.
Yeah, it's a good call on the screen pass.
Yeah. It's a nice play.
He stepped out of bounds about the 40.
That's Dominic Flores that received that pass.
Flores. And
he was flexing his muscles there at the end of the play, but meanwhile it's 4th and 5.
Jack Magianis took that on square.
He did. That was
it's like the new rule in the NFL. You can't go for the knees anymore on the big guys. So you've got to stand up and be.
Got to tackle them high, and I'll tell you what, that is not an easy thing to do.
It looks like Tustin is going to punt the ball here.
Well, there you go.
1:29 to play.
Wolfpack stopped
in the third quarter. Wolfpack get a good stop there. Now, we say that with all humility because there could be a fake coming right here. But
let's see what they do.
He's offsides. It's a great punt.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's a Tustin roll. That's going to get down. It's going to be out of bounds about the half-yard line.
Yeah, they down the ball at the half-yard line.
That's a great recovery. That's a great run by the outside run man.
Well, here's something that I was going to point out just before that. I'm not saying that I could read the future, but the last time that they were kicking or punting this way, they've got the wind at their back, and you've got a good roll down there, and we had our man at the 20-yard line to receive the punt, and it was over his head by 10 yards.
Every team knows which way they want to face.
Yeah, and so just knowing that, had I been calling special teams, I would have had the man back 10 more yards.
Yeah. And, it got a great roll, too. That's that 50-50
it did.
ball.
It totally did. I mean, there's nothing he could do about it, but.
Well, let's see if we can get the Wolfpack out of the jam here. It might just be a quick little snap and lean
about
forward.
A 99.5-yard touchdown.
That would be great. I would love to see that. Giles going to take it and just push the pile up the front.
Pile's
That's a great
pushing.
job.
Look at that job by our offensive line. That was tremendous.
Our offensive
got out
line has
to
done a pretty good job tonight.
Close to the 6-yard line. So that's about a 5.5-yard gain on first down.
There'll be a minute left to play here in the third quarter. It would be nice to see a 99-yard drive.
Wouldn't that be?
Yeah. Little Rojo action, maybe a little up the middle.
Sure. And then go for two, and
Go
it's
for two.
next
You're
thing
right
you know,
back in it.
It's a one-touchdown game. An onside kick, and then another
Well,
bomb for a touchdown.
We
and
recovered
we're
one of
tied.
them already.
It's happened. Crazy things happen in high school football.
All right, so here we go. Giles is going to be in the gun right now. He's going to have Camposano on the left. Giles is going to throw the ball. Giles is looking on the outside. He's got a man. Oh, just incomplete.
It's a great opportunity.
It's a great effort on the outside out there, and I believe that's Camposano.
Yeah, I think that was firm.
Is that firm?
Yeah, that was firm. Just barely overthrown. In on defense was Dominic Flores, and that was a pretty good throw. Just a little too long, but he's starting to feel it a little bit. You could see that he's gained more confidence in throwing the ball down the field.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Third down. We've got to be able to try to pick up a first down here and maintain. 27 seconds left to go. Offset left. They're going to try to draw him off sides. Tustin's doing a good job of holding steady. Ball's going to be snapped. Ball's going to be to Caden Camposano. I'm telling you, though, they're keying on him right away. And it should take us down to the end of the quarter, which will give us a good idea of if we want to punt that direction. Let the quarter die. 10 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Here's the key. You don't have to punt the ball. And that's going to end the quarter. So we're going to go to the third quarter of play. Nobody scored in the third. It's going to be 21-6. Tustin. One more quarter left to play. One more quarter for the Wolfpack to put a little dent in this lead.
Well, I'll tell you what, on our sidelines here, there's no lack of spirit by the cheerleaders. They're doing a terrific job.
They are out in force tonight. Actually, great crowd tonight. A lot of people followed down. A lot of family, a lot of friends came down. Obviously, looking over at Tustin's side, I'd say we're not too far behind. Them being a home team, us being the away team, we're not too far behind what they've got in their stands.
Yeah, it looks pretty equal in terms of numbers of fans.
Yeah.
Claremont has done really a good job traveling, supporting the team throughout the last couple of years. Last year was, of course, being a tough year and only 5 games. But the fans came out for the games, and they supported the team, and the team responded with a league championship.
Yeah, it's going to be some work uphill here in the fourth quarter for the Wolfpack. They're punting from their own 9-yard line, and Escada is back in the end zone right now. So this could be one that the returner may decide that he wants to take on. I think that's Armand Fuller is back to return. We'll see what he does here. Escada gets the ball. They're coming for him, and he got a little piece of it now. It's going to be bunt right to him. It's going to be a little dance around, almost escaped there. Picked up about 4 or 5 yards on the return.
Yeah.
So the Tillers will have the football on it looks like the 37-yard line of the Wolfpack.
So again, starting their drive inside Wolfpack territory, another short field for them. This is something that, in any football game, it comes back to haunt a team. The defense can only do so much. And our defense has done, I think, a pretty good job when the Tillers have started inside Wolfpack territory. So hopefully they can stiffen up here, get the ball back 3 and out, and give our offense a chance.
Yeah, if you go back and look at the 51-yard bomb by Schmidt, that was, you take that away, we're a 1-score game right here.
That's
so
right.
It's been a pretty good game after that. Here comes Schmidt again. He's going to look. He's looking for somebody down the side. They're going to call that as a completion.
Yeah, that actually was a really great catch.
A nice catch by number 7.
Yeah, that was Dominic Flores. He just broke off his route, came back to the ball.
All right, so we have 11 minutes, 41 seconds to go. That was only the first offensive play for the Tillers. They're already down into the 24-yard line of the Wolfpack. And, Schmidt's actually played a phenomenal game tonight. He's, he's waited. He's been pressured a few times. He's made a few mistakes, but he's also got 3 touchdown passes. So
right, and 2 interceptions. So
yes.
he's, it's the good, the bad, and the ugly, but he's been more good than anything tonight. There's a nice run up the middle.
Yeah, we almost had him there in the backfield.
Yeah, that was number 13, Louis Gomez, and number 44 for the Wolfpack, Nick Macias, in on that tackle. But that was a nice run up the middle. Now they're bringing in Eves, who had gone out earlier with looked like maybe a cramp, and now they're bringing him back out and replacing him with Anthony Deloche, number 70. He wants to get in the game.
Yeah. Coach Heil's explaining it to him right now that it's one of those cases. No reason to lose you for the season over something that's silly.
Yeah.
It's got to be hard for, you work hard, you get out there, and all of a sudden something's, straight up the middle.
Stopped about the 1 yard line.
1 yard line, yep.
And that was number 13, Louis Gomez, again with a strong run right up the middle. He was brought down by Garrett Sannon.
Garrett Sannon, yeah.
Yeah.
But when your safety's making a lot of the plays, it's not really a good sign that's happening. We have an update score right now. Villa Park is actually beating Upland High School right now, 21-14 going into the third quarter.
Wow, that would be an upset.
Would definitely. They've got some really good receivers over there. I know Timmy Ponce and the group that they have out there.
Okay, so we have 1st and goal at the 1 yard line, at the Wolfpack 1 yard line for the Tillers, and they run a heavy set to right. And there's a snap handoff up the middle for a touchdown. That would be number 13, Louis Gomez. It was his drive. 3 runs in a row, comes up with a touchdown. And that puts Tustin up 27-6 with the extra point upcoming.
We talked about earlier, we had Ryan Camposano on at halftime, and I'm looking around right now, and I see another Wolfpack alumni that's here is Ryan O'Connor, played quarterback here back in 14-15, and did a phenomenal job for the Wolfpack back then, and just finished, graduated from Santa Clara University. He's back in the house tonight watching the game, along with CRAD down there, Mike Collins, and a lot of our administration that have come back.
Yeah, it's always good to see former players come back and support the team. That's the one thing about the Claremont community. It's a very tight community. There's a lot of love for each other in the community. We share many of the same values and really enjoy the fan support. Whether you're watching this game via the Claremont High Network or you're at the game enjoying Claremont, just watching Claremont High School football. It's a long-standing tradition of this community, and they really hold this team dear. And again, having the players come back and your interview at halftime with Ryan Camposano, it speaks volumes about what Claremont is all about. One pack is our saying.
Yep, one pack all the time.
One pack.
There's be a returnable ball here. It's going to be number 11.
That's Firm.
Firm's going to get outside.
Nope, that's Camposano.
Sorry, that's Camposano. He's going to get outside. He's going to be able to get all the way up to the 48-yard line. It's a great return.
That was a heck of a return. Brought down by number 5 was the kicker, Mauricio Parada. So we had one man to beat, essentially.
Let's see if we can get a little momentum here. Maybe never know what can happen. See if we can put a little momentum on the board and see if we can get some points.
Well, from this point on, if the Wolfpack scores, they're going to have to gamble, maybe do some onside kicks or something just to get the ball back and keep the ball out of the hands of the Tillers. If they want to come back in this game and have a chance to win, they have to score on this drive and the next 2 drives because there's only 9 minutes, 53 seconds left in the game. So we've got to take some chances right now. There's a little cross-butt play.
Oh, by Raymond Rosales.
Yeah, Rosales came in, got a couple of yards on that play. Gain of 1. So 2nd and 9. In on the tackle for the Tillers is number 8, Stephen Lopez. He's a junior out of Tustin.
Number 8 just checked in. That's Garrett Sannon. He's going to come into the ball game right now, and also Rosales is still as the running back. Giles is going to take the snap, and we have Rosales offset blocking on the outside. Giles is going to get there. He's going to take off deep. That's actually not a bad ball that the receiver cut the route off short.
Yeah.
There is a flag down, I see. Personal foul, roughing the passer.
Quarterback, yeah. That'll be a 15-yard penalty against the Tillers.
That's just undisciplined. That's just you're up 28-6. It's one of those situations where you're giving the opportunity. You're given the opportunity. There's a lot of talking going on the field right now. I can see it with the defensive lineman in that.
And that play, of course, it was run towards the Tillers sideline, and sometimes players get a little, out of their head and want to impress the players on the sidelines, their own teammates.
Yeah.
Some kind of woo hit, and you can't hit anybody late, especially a quarterback. The referees are standing right there. They're watching the play. They watch specifically to see if the quarterback is going to get hit.
Right.
And if you touch him,
especially in high school,
yeah, you don't want anybody.
They're going to
getting
protect
hurt.
you, and I mean it's it's just the right thing to do. Just make sure that you're getting protected. There's going to be a handoff to Rosales. He's going to cut it up. He's going to probably lose a couple yards right now. I believe that Giles has to pull that once in a while just to be a threat.
Yeah.
It's not going to. And to be honest, with Giles, he could probably get outside. I don't know if he'd run away from. So I really haven't seen him run, but he's a good athlete.
Yeah.
He would be able to at least pull it. At least make the defense think I have to stay home, which will open up the holes inside.
Well, I have to question running the ball up the gut down by 3 scores. If it were me, and it's not me, but I think I would like to see us try to put the ball in the air. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. So let's find out what we can do. Hey, we have quarterback under center for one of the few times this evening. There's Giles handing the ball off.
Oh, it's a nice cutback by
Rosales.
That's a great job. He's going to pick up a first down.
Here's Deloche coming off the sideline to the sidelines. He had lost his helmet on that play. Has to come out for one play.
Here comes number 79 into the game. That's going to be George Gueda.
Big George.
Big George.
Here he
6'2",
comes.
350.
We love him.
Hey, let's run behind him.
In on the tackle there for the Tillers was number 13, Louis Gomez, who had scored the touchdown earlier. So let's see if we're going to go under center again. No, we're in the shotgun tonight.
We're going to go trips left.
All right.
Sannon out right by himself. We've got Firm. Giles is looking. Giles is running. Going to throw left. It's tipped, and it's going to be falling complete.
Again, I have to question rolling a right-handed quarterback to the left. It's an unnatural way to throw the ball. I know it's part of the offense, but if you're able, like we are, to look downfield and see what he has to choose from on those pass plays, there isn't a receiver open.
Not at this point, no.
And they're just dropping back in coverage, and so he has to run and try to stretch the play out, and he has no one to throw to downfield.
Yeah, I think that there's windows for him to throw in, and you can see him where he rolled, and within about 3 steps he was ready to fire it, but somebody had closed him off, so he waited till the second window, and it just didn't materialize.
There's another run up the middle.
That's just somebody just getting blown up down there.
Just stuffed. That was Rosales again getting stuffed on that run. But you're right. It would be interesting to see if Nathan Giles would pull that ball sometimes.
Yeah.
And
all it would take would be 1 or 2. And if you do it early enough in the game, now that defensive end, it's always going to be think I can't crash because I have my responsibilities to make sure that I have the outside contained.
Yes.
All it would take is, like I said, it would take one time,
and then they'd have to honor that.
There's Giles. Pass in the middle. That's going to be a great catch by Archie Vade. He's going to be upended. It's a great tackle also.
Yeah, I mean, he was in the air when the man was about to make the tackle.
Yeah.
Thinking on defense.
That's a great catch, great tackle.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a good football play.
Absolutely. Nothing dirty there.
Both sides,
nothing.
no.
Didn't flip him, didn't do anything. Just
both players competing.
Absolutely.
All right, so hey, Wolfpack's got the ball now in the red zone. First and 10 at the 11-yard line. So striking distance, only 6 minutes to go in the game, a little over 6 minutes.
This is a good movement. If the Wolfpack don't end up winning this game, this is something they need to get points out of this, and just for a good momentum
and confidence.
Absolutely, seeing what's working. Giles is handing the ball off. See, if he pulls that right there, look at the opening.
Yeah, he's got that whole side.
He's got that whole side. It only takes one time to do it. Now, again, this is being called from Ryan, the offensive coordinator, Ryan Camposano. I'm sure that as he gets experienced, he'll start doing that. But
yes,
but at the same time, this is not a place where you want to put your quarterback in a situation where he gets injured or anything of that nature.
And that's just smart coaching right there. I mean, we'll see that play later on in league, and he'll pull the ball and take off with it.
Well, that's the other thing too, that teams are going to start watching our films and start seeing what we're doing, because when we get, we have 7 preseason games now and only 3 league games. But by the time we get to Chafee and West Covina and Don Lugo, it could be a whole different ball game.
Yep. He faked the look to Camposano through the slant just a little high. So now we have a 3rd and 10 from the 11-yard line.
I will say
that pass, was intended for Archie Vade, but. What were you about to say?
Well, I was going to say they're very disciplined to a point as far as like on the defense. That I've coached teams that are very athletic, and that's what this team seems to be. And it's tough to beat an athletic team if you don't throw the ball all that often. And they're jumping routes, they're doing the things they need to do. But we have all the skill guys to do it. We just again, that comes down to experience, and they're getting that. But with last year's team that was so good, they were the stars for years, and now all of a sudden we've got that second group.
There's a pass over the middle. Oh,
back to Archie Vade. That's a great. That's all right. It's a great pass. It went up high for it. That's just part of that position going across the middle.
Yeah, Vade though, he's a tough player, and he took a pretty big hit there. Just popped right back up. Credit to being young and in shape.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think it's going to take me an hour just because I watched the play. All right, we've got 4th down and 10 yards, 4th and goal here. Well, actually, 4th down and 10 yards to go for the Wolfpack right now. So they're trying to get a first down out of this. This could very well be one of the final opportunities for them.
Well, we'll see. Again, this is one of those plays. If you throw it before the 1-yard line and make the player have to earn it, that's a little more difficult. They might just go to the end zone here. There's the end zone pass. Just a little overthrown, incomplete. So the Tillers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Yeah.
But, the Wolfpack started at their 37-yard line, got down to the 11-yard line. So not terrific at math, but 13 and 39, whatever that is. 52-yard drive.
52-yard drive right there. So that's okay. We're 5:08 to play, 4th quarter. 28-6 for the Tillers right now, and we'll have to see if the Tillers want to come out and just start running the ball again. Or are they going to come out and are they going to air it out here? And I don't believe they would, but when you have a quarterback like that, sometimes that's just part of the offense. It's hard to put reins on something, but they also run the ball real well. So Schmidt takes the gun. He's going to hand off, of course, up the middle, and that's a great little sidestep move by is it Flores? I believe again, number 7.
I think so. I lost him in the pile. I'm not sure.
It's hard to see their numbers with the.
It is
with that. So coming in on defense is going to be number 65 for the Wolfpack, and I don't have a name on that, but he's coming into the game. Also, number 35 is coming into the game. That's Ty LeBay. Ty LeBay, number 35, is in the game for the Wolfpack at linebacker right now. Up at Cohen Martinez is playing safety. Here's going to be a run up the middle. Dominic Flores again up the middle. The holes are getting big there. Wolfpack are going to have to tighten things down a little bit. That was the tackle made by Zach Leeper, who tried to strip the ball as well when he was diving for the tackle. Into the game also number 30. Again, they have different away jerseys and home jerseys, so I do not have a number on 30. excuse me, a name on 30.
You have a number on 30.
I have a number on 30. Yeah.
It's not a name.
It's not a name.
I'll give you 30 guesses who that might be, but whoever it is, he's in the game.
He's in the game.
And I know his parents are happy to see him out there.
Logan Castro is also in the game. He's playing strong safety. That ball's going to go up the middle. Dominic Flores. We have 3:48 to play right now. Clock is running. Escada is also going to come into the game right now, number 22. He's a punter, and he's also coming back in.
Yeah, Coach Hiles emptying the benches, giving these guys some playing time. They'll need it later on in the season. They need to get on the field and be tested a little bit. So with the score, a lot to a little. Claremont needs to get their players out there, give them a chance to make a play, get in on a tackle. All week long you're practicing and hitting, and you just want to get out on the field on Friday night. So here's their great opportunity.
All right, so here we go. There's going to be...
It's Flores again.
Flores, the one thing that I love the way he runs, he's that he finishes runs. He has absolutely no fear. He's going to drop his shoulder, drop his helmet. He's going to run through you instead of just running around you.
He's not content with running out of bounds. He likes to runs toward contact. It almost seems.
Yeah,
like.
I believe Angel Rama is actually quarterbacking right now for the Tillers.
Number 18.
Number 18 is in there for the Tillers. I'm also seeing a few other guys. It looks like Flores' night is done. He heads to the sidelines. Yes, number 18 is in right now. He's going to take the snap. He's going to turn, hand off to number 13, who's going to go over the right side. That's going to be Louis Gomez.
Yeah, it looks like he got a first down on that run. Very, very close.
I think they're going to give it to him.
The side judge just said first down. So it's at the Wolfpack 47-yard line. About 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in the game. And both teams are bringing in their reserve players, giving them a chance. They're very excited to get out there and to play football. It's early in the season. They'll have plenty of time to take lots of snaps. Yeah, but for right now, this is good experience. Just good experience.
Absolutely. Yeah. I see number 17, Isaiah Sosa Vasquez, out here at corner.
Oh yeah, there he is, number 17, right about.
Philip Quinitar's up there. Oh, he's going to roll.
Oh,
they stayed home. That was a great. He stayed home. That's going to be. Oh, didn't close him down. He tried to flip him. I think he was going to try to throw him down instead of just making the tackle, but they were get him down. No gain on the play.
Surprises me that the quarterback was looking to throw. There was no receiver downfield, so I have to believe that was a designed quarterback run.
It's possible. The defensive end did a great job. I believe that's 89 that's out there. That's Ryan. Let's see. It's Ryan Dunphy.
Yeah, Ryan Dunphy.
Yeah, Ryan did a good job of staying home, and the guy turned his back, and he was right in his face.
Yeah, Dunphy's a pretty big young man out there on the edge.
This Wolfpack, like I said, defense is doing their job. We just have to find a little offensive momentum here. And over the last 2 games, we put 6 points on the board in 2 games, and just going to have to find that offensive swing. They're going to hand the ball up the middle. That's a great tackle. Good form tackle right there. Who was that?
Looked like number 33.
It's going to be number 26, I believe.
Nope, let's check that. Number 35.
Was that 35?
That was LeBay.
LeBay.
On that tackle.
It was a great tackle.
It really was a great form tackle. He wrapped him up, broke down, and brought the ball carrier down. That's a great play.
And we are down to 45 seconds left to play, so I believe this was possibly the last play of the game.
Third down. Let's see if they.
Third down and about 7, would you say?
They're not taking a knee.
No. High school, it's very rare they will do that. They want to get these. They want to get these guys some time. One extra play could be a big thing. They're going to.
It's a handoff. Nice run. That ends up being a first down. That stops the clock for
a moment.
That was number 21, Kevik Manger.
Yeah,
he got in the game and
senior running back. That's a great opportunity for him.
That's a good run. They're shaking hands already. This game is clock is ticking down, coming to an end. The players
Yeah,
that are out on the field are
I don't know if
shaking
we'll
hands.
shake or they'll actually just go up. They'll go up and.
But they're doing fist bumps and
Yeah.
they're. So that shows
So-
good sportsmanship. Well, we
Yeah.
have a final score here of Tustin 28, Claremont 6.
So yeah, it's 28-6 final here for the Tillers. Wolfpack fall to 0-2 on the season. Get another opportunity to come back at it next Friday night against the Colony Titans at home, the home opener for the Wolfpack. So it should be a pretty good crowd there, I'm expecting.
Yeah, I think that we're going to have a good turnout. Most Claremont fans know that this is a young team that is gaining experience week by week. And I think that finally playing a home game will be just what the doctor ordered for the Wolfpack.
Absolutely. All right, so for Brian Nearing, for Rob Hoyle, for Frank Ramirez, our engineer and producer, my name's Jim Muncie, and I'd like to say thank you for everybody that's out there. One more time for our Metro Honda from Montclair, Metro Acura sponsors, our State Farm, Huntington Pools and Outdoor Spaces, Cabinet Pros. Doing it right costs less than doing it over. Baseline Orthodontics, and of course, Corky's. Get your pies, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Also from Angie Cochran, Allstate, you're in great hands with Angie. Their best compliment is a referral, so Allstate, you're in great hands with
Yeah, for all
Angie.
our sponsors. Yeah, thank you very much for sponsoring Wolfpack football. We've enjoyed being with you tonight. We'll be back with you next week.
All right, we're going to, as you see the players on the field right now, we are going to say goodnight, and we will see you next Friday night at home. Go Pack!